Well, hello there, my beautiful fearless ones. So today we are continuing the Minecraft inspired series. So today we are doing my favorite Minecraft mob, my favorite Minecraft character. So today we are going to be doing the Enderman, which is my favorite. I don't know particularly why. Like, I think it's because they're ornery, and I'm very ornery too. They're like black, they're pink. Black and like pink purple. They're just, I don't know. You know, as long as you make eye contact with them, they like don't attack you. But the second you look, like they're ornery, right? They're mischievous. That's just that they just are. And I think they're cool to look at. I think the design is cool. You know, they're one of the tougher bosses, I guess, in Minecraft. I'm not super familiar. Listen, my son is really into Minecraft. I'm not, so like everything that I know quite a bit about it through him, you know, telling me things, and because he's interested in it, I did look up quite a bit, you know, so that I could talk to him about it. But otherwise, like I haven't played the game or anything like that. But so yeah, because there was a Minecraft movie that did come out back in, I want to say it was April, but I feel like it was May. I don't know. Maybe a few of you have heard about it. I heard that, you know, not a lot of people went and saw it in theaters, is what I heard. But yeah, be a little gentle with me on these videos because, like I said, I'm not a player of the game. I am just somebody who, my kid plays it and really enjoys it. And since there was a movie that came out that it's a big deal in my household. So I definitely wanted to pay tribute. I like the creative aspect of it, and some of the characters are just, I think it's very cool. It's definitely very cool from an artistic and a creative standpoint. So let's go ahead and get started and hope that it turns out good. So this is our finished look. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, our theme was Minecraft Enderman. So please be gentle with what you think. I will, as always, include a full list of everything I used for this look in the description box below, if I can talk. Don't forget to go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Did I say like this video if you like this video? Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video. I'm so sorry, you guys. I've been out of Adderall for a couple of days and it's finally hitting me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me through this, and appreciate you guys so much for watching and liking my content, what videos that you did like, because I know you're probably not going to like all of my videos, but I do appreciate you hanging in there with me and watching the videos that you watched. And yeah, so I thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!